just wanted to go over how to hold a bow the proper way. This bow grip is good for two kinds of arm movement that we're going to need. If we hold the bow with our fingers spread out, then we're not going to be able to have any wrist movement. So what we do is we hold our fingers down the side of the bow, and on this side our thumb is gripping it right between that frog and the tape where it goes onto the bow, right in the middle of there. Now it can't go through slip through the middle. It has to be on the side, so that it's really kind of simple. The little finger goes over the circle on your frog. Most people have circles on the frog of their bow. If you don't, just imagine one in the middle of the frog, and that's where your little finger goes. The fingers are relatively straight, and you can see the tips of your middle fingers below the hair. So when we draw the bow, we need both unified arm movement and wrist movement. We need both. Sometimes we use a combination of the two. But when we're playing, for example, long notes, and we want a good solid sound, most of the time we can use our whole arm without much wrist. Now sometimes we're going to need a lot of wrist, so we also need to pull the bow out so our wrist goes down, and push the bow in as we do an up bow, and the wrist goes up. This gives us flexibility of the wrist. We need that if we want to get the bow off the string at all for spiccato. So you can't do that if you're going to spread your fingers out. So that's why we need our fingers straight. We need that flexibility so we can use our wrist. When you want to do a simple martelet, we want an accent both down bow and up. So we need a slight bit of flexibility to do that. Again, if you're holding the bow this way, you don't have any. You can't do that. So that's why this is a good bow grip. Now sometimes I have a high wrist when I'm playing. It depends on the passage. It depends on the song. And sometimes it's level. Never lower than your fingers coming up. Never down here, because you can't do anything with that. Always level or higher than your fingers coming up. Okay? That's how we hold a bow.